So the first thing is to write this in standard form. So I guess we could even start with that. First, rewrite the given equation in, well, we'll just say rewrite the given equation. That's probably sufficient.
Yeah, we can,
Okay, so
we can still use numbers, by the way. Like you
right,
can.
so to do that, you divide everything by 45. So this is x squared over 9 plus y squared over 5 equals 1. All right, and so the h and k values, that's for the center, they are both 0. Okay, so you can, and that, I mean, if you want to know where that comes from, it's from here. X minus 0 squared over 9 plus y minus 0 squared over 5 equals 1.
Okay.
Okay. So now that you would somewhere maybe be very direct here. We'll say the center is 0, 0. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now the vertices come from knowing the conic sections formulas that we've talked about. So in this problem, since the larger value a in this case is the square root of 9, which is 3, is greater than b, which is the square root of 5. Okay, this is a horizontal major axis. So we might even say that now. This is a horizontal major axis. Okay. All right. Now the vertices for a horizontal major axis are at h plus minus a comma k. Okay. Now we have h and we have k. So it'll be very, very direct here. The vertices are at 0. I'm sorry, well, a. So we'll go 3, 0 and minus 3, 0. Okay. These are along the major axis. Okay. The minor vertices are at, and this is where I remember there being a distinction because most textbooks don't present it this way that I've seen. The minor vertices are at 0, square root of 5, 0, minus square root of 5. Okay, so there are the vertices. So the only thing we've not done here is say how you determine that. So if A is greater than B and A is along under the X terms, this is a horizontal major axis. This is also verified by the graph. There's nothing more that I can add to this that isn't here. There's nothing more I can say or do to make this more consistent with what I've seen. So I would get it all down.
Right. That took up
Include
a whole page.
include a graph, maybe. I mean, we did that once before.
Yeah, I'll include the graph once like near the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for number 8, by the way. I wrote down everything.
Okay. Number 3, I see. Oh, hang on. I just noticed there. For number 3, I see your work for the other vertices. Now you need to write them. Okay. For the instructor, looks like he's just missing, like somehow this wasn't made clear. That's what the instructor's looking for, is these ordered pairs. But that's okay. Now for number 8 and 9, in your notes, I'm sorry, in the class notes, and I think you kind of were showing, you copied this in, but somehow this stuff isn't here. This opens, I got to look at my reference sheet. When it's in this form, this one opens. Well, which way does this one open? Okay, I believe this form opens left and right. But that was so for number 8, you have an equation x squared over 9 minus y squared over 25 equals 1. And there was something in the notes of the class that said like which one is subtracted from the other. It says if y, it says like if y is subtracted from x, then it opens, left or right. Because the teacher does not want you to discuss the equation.
Right.
Okay, so the only thing you can write here is and there's some wording. That's what I'm trying to get you to look for or scroll up for, is where it says if y is subtracted from x, and it's really y squared. If y squared is subtracted from x squared, the hyperbola opens left and right. And how do I know this? This is from the definition. I mean, this is purely from what was given in the notes. Let me go back and look for the notes from one of those earlier lessons. That'll maybe help here.
All right.
So it's not that one. You said we previously submitted some corrections on these.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. I'm looking for those as well because I don't.
They're on the, remember, like usually things that aren't corrected or have no grade, just look at the top. That's on, like, just it will show like lesson 35 on like
I'm
not
looking
what.
at our notes. I'm not in your notes anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That's
assumed you
okay.
were
That's
like
okay.
there.
no, because I'm trying to figure out what did you submit, trying to figure out what did you submit the previous time so that we can like not submit the same thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember there being something in your notes. I guess you're okay with it. I'd like to take, I just need to go grab your login and look at it one more time. Is that okay with you? Just need like 2 minutes to do that.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay. Got it now where I can look. I don't seem to have, maybe I didn't type it all in. That's why. Okay, lesson feedback. All right, so the notes, this is what I was looking for. Like the notes say this. They say that if x squared is subtracting, and that's what we have here. X squared is subtracting, although it's a little bit awkward. That's okay. X squared is subtracting, then it opens to the sides. That's what the notes say. So I would like, for number 8, I would, when it says, how do you know? Because I didn't snip in the question. How do you know? It's because from the definition, x squared is subtracting. Like I would include this exactly the way it's written.
Okay. Okay.
Right? And then for number 9, it's essentially the same. It's just the other definition. So for number 9, I'll go grab the definition. So I mean, if you can look at what you submitted, maybe you didn't submit something that just said y squared is subtracting, x squared is subtracting. It could be that
Yeah, maybe.
straightforward.
Yeah. So I would just write the same way, like as the definition that we wrote for number 8, except switching, saying instead of x squared being subtracted, this time it's y
Well,
squared.
maybe we should use their language. You could say,
Yeah.
x squared is subtracting. And then this is from the definition. And then for the other one, you can write y squared is subtracting. So the hyperbola opens up and down. All right, didn't need to go all caps on you. It was just a slip of the finger. All right.
No, it's okay. I sometimes forget my computer has the caps lock on. Okay. I got it.
Okay. Right. So the main thing, just double check here, now that I'm kind of getting full picture here, is you've got to show all the vertices for number 3, 4 of
Mm-hmm.
them, 3, 0, minus 3, 0, 0, square root 5, 0, comma, minus square root of 5. Like sometimes you got to box them in and make it really clear what it is. For the other ones, you have to have this x squared is subtracting, y squared is subtracting, and then you have sufficient answering.
Yeah, and if something is still not clear to my teacher, then I'm just gonna say, "Hey, just give me my grade at this point."
I would agree that's probably better use than trying to
And trying to
figure out what they
keep
want.
trying to figure out what he wants, but hopefully this time that won't happen.
Yeah. Did your previous classes, did you have issues with submissions where you had to resubmit over and over again?
Yeah, that was on my English essay.
I see. So you're already aware of this kind of
Yeah.
need to go back.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm just like, well, I kind of want to see if I can fix it. Hopefully, get a grade that's better than the one I'm gonna get if I don't fix it. And if I can't after one more try, I'm like, just give me my grade. I'll take it. I'm just not gonna waste my energy and time on the same thing over and over when I can just finish this, move on to the next, and finish everything else.
Got it. So we've got
Cause
some time left here. What would you like to do with the remaining time today?
well, we could since you're logged in, we can just finish the skill assessment. I know you said I could do that on my own, but we have extra time. We might as well try to finish it, I guess.
Well, unless something has changed between when you and I did it and now the questions are beyond this course. So they're to the point where you will have
I will
to
have to guess.
guess, or I mean, I don't know what else to do to say. But it does look like there's a little bit of this thing here. Yeah. So uh, and then one of the challenges, I guess I'll just share my screen because I can't there's these problems of drop downs now. So let me do that. Let me new share.
I don't get why this they just like for the skill assessment it decides to put things like that are in what'd you say like one of them was in like trigonometry or something?
Yeah, yeah, don't know. But I'll let you look this question over, and I'm happy to answer questions or to click on the drop downs whenever you want. But
Yeah, let me first read this problem before I look at drop the drop stuff. Can you show me the first like option, like from the first sentence? Like,
yep.
thank you. Hmm. Let's do 31.
Okay.
Let's do increase.
Okay.
I'm gonna do increase again for this one. Let's do does. So Greg is incorrect. Yeah.
All right.
This one is a more of a
This one's a little more
interesting one.
a little more straightforward. You're just putting numbers in the boxes based on what you read. And I can sort of help with this one because it's kind of
Yeah,
something you would have
that's
seen in this.
yeah, I think it's better if you help me because I have an issue with word problems that I'm like to the point I overread it and then the letters mix me up when I'm supposed to only be looking at the numbers.
Yeah, go ahead and read it once through, and
Yeah.
then we can discuss.
So basically they're asking what's the probability of getting a green grapes and seedless tangerines.
Yep.
That's like 9 out of 3 chance.
It was
Basically. Or is
so first of all, the number on the top has to be smaller than the number on the
oh
bottom. Okay.
correction,
Just-
3 out of 9.
Okay. Let's just say that was correct. You would want to
Right.
reduce the fraction. Like you wouldn't want to leave it as 3 out of 9. Okay. Because
Yeah,
that can be
obviously.
reduced to 1/3. So
Yeah, so let's go with a 1/3 chance.
okay. Now keep in mind it's asking you about uh first, well not first, but you're choosing two things here. You're choosing a grape and then a tangerine.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you the answer is not 1/3, but we can. I don't know if I should do more of this. This is a real statistics problem. This is a more challenging
I
one you would
know.
see in actual class. But
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the answer is not 1/3.
All right, that's good to hear. Okay, so if it's not 1/3, hmm. Okay, yeah, then that is confusing because the smaller number has to be on top for this to work, right? Yeah.
We can go with 1/3. I'm just telling you, it's unlikely to be correct. But
All right, we'll go with 1/3.
okay.
Is that what does that word say?
Interquartile.
Interquartile. What is that like? I need the definition of that before I choose between the drop boxes, so I'm searching it up because I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah. That's okay. It's a measure of. Well, I mean, I can give you the answer, but it's probably better if you look it up.
I am looking it up because if I don't know what that word means and I just randomly guess, the whole problem might be wrong. And I know I'm allowed to guess. I just want to first know what that word is so I can get a better understanding. Okay, I got it now. So the interquartile range helps the. I need to see the first drop down menu, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. Spread
Okay.
of the data around the range. 26. Wait, hold on. 26 is not up there.
26. I'm sorry. You're talking about in the data set. Okay.
Yeah, because so like 14, because I looked. So yeah, let's go with 14.
Okay.
The lowest.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. That
All right.
ooh. Another Dropbox. Why am I not surprised? Let's do the first option.
Okay.
The third option. The last option, the third one.
Okay.
The first one. Let's do 950.
Okay.
Let's do 39 over 100. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Oh my god. This is my worst nightmare. That whole problem is my worst nightmare. Now I'm glad I'm getting.
I think it's a good sign that you're getting problems that you don't know how to do.
It is a good sign.
Yeah.
This is like my worst nightmare. I feel like one of my friends could solve this, and I would look at them like, "How do you know this?"
So
I
take a
mean,
look at
like,
the. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I will like understand how to do it if I wrote it down. But like, because I've done these before, like a while ago, I just feel like that they're still like my worst nightmare. If I still get them wrong, I am not need. Just let me like read the word problem real quick before I look at the answers. Okay, wait, can you scroll down to the answers?
Yes.
Another Dropbox is correct. Correct. I am. Again, like let's just do correct since I said it was. Let's do like the first option.
Okay. This is from geometry. This one is
I haven't done
actually
this in like months.
it's actually very doable. They're giving you the formula, and the base is the one that's kind of in the darker gray.
Yeah.
So
Alright, hold on. I haven't done this in a while, so because I did geometry this year and I haven't done geometry since January. Okay,
This
hold
one,
on.
this one though is possible. I think you can,
Yeah, so basically it would be like 8 equals 1/3 times 6 times 5. Because it's base times
the only hint
what?
I'm gonna give is that the base is a triangle and the height is given.
This is like my least favorite thing. All right, I'm gonna try to solve it. Okay. Like 16 cubic inches?
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yeah,
All right,
I think it's right. I think I did that right.
okay.
Let's do like the third option.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is from geometry as well, right?
It is, it's a very, it's a very, difficult, I mean, you never read this form, does not taught in
I don't
classes.
remember learning these, so I'm gonna guess and say it's the last one.
Okay,
Now I'm not bothering wasting my time on that one. Ooh, okay.
right, this one is really not as difficult as some of the others. Scale factor
Yeah.
means to multiply everything by 1/2.
Yeah.
So if you can find the length of what they're asking for, it's gonna be half of the original.
So it'd be like the square root of 5.
Okay, is that your answer?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a much more basic uh problem. We actually could
Yeah.
start doing, I guess we can start doing some of these. These are more
Yeah,
within the scope of your course if you'd like. So let me go ahead and snip this one in. And then share the other screen. All right, so let's do that.
Hmm.
Here we go. Sorry, it just always takes a little bit here. Okay,
No, it's
so
okay.
circular railroad sign. The area of a circle is pi r squared. They're telling you to
Right.
use 3.14 for pi. And they're telling you the area is 254.34. Okay, so you just have to solve this equation.
All right.
So how do you undo multiplication by 3.14?
You divide.
Okay, so go ahead and divide.
All right. I'm opening up Desmos for this 1 second.
All right.
That's like 81.
Okay, is that what they're asking for? They're asking you to solve for r squared, or are they asking for the r or something else?
I think they're asking for r squared. Yeah.
Okay, they're actually asking for the diameter.
Oh,
The diameter is 2 times the radius. Do you know the radius at this point?
it's 81.
The radius squared is 81.
Sorry, it's 9.
Okay, so what is the diameter if the radius is 9?
Well, like here's the thing: since that diameter equals 2, it'd be like it's 18.
18. There it is. All right, so I'll enter that in the other screen. All right. So snipping this one in, it says which rotation here will map the figure onto itself. Which rotation will map the figure onto itself? Want you to think about how many sides there are. How many sides does this shape have?
It has. Well, I can't see the shape really well because.
I mean, it is on the screen here. I'm just asking to count the number of sides.
Yeah. Just 1 second. It's like 6.
Try
Or
again.
I just can't count. I just can't count. Sorry, it's 7.
There's 7 sides, yeah. And if
Like
you go all the way around a circle, it's 360 degrees. Hmm.
yeah.
So the question is, what is the rotation here that will allow you to basically make this point B go to that point there. Okay. And one of the ways you can do it is using this formula, n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. And you have a 7 there. So could you go to your calculator
Mm-hmm.
and type in this formula and tell me what you come up with?
Yeah, I'll type it in. You get like 128.57.
So that's the like this full angle here. And
Mm-hmm.
so like I can't really go any further on this because it's like I'm gonna give you the answer. Any of these stand out to you from this point?
I mean, the 154 does, yeah, but like I feel like the best option is just to go with the one that says 90 degrees.
Okay. All right, so here is a new problem here, back to probability. I'm tempted to go back to sharing that other screen, but we'll do one more snip here. I think because you got a couple right, it's back to giving you new problems here.
Complicated.
Yeah. All right,
Man,
so
should
here's
have gotten that one wrong.
the hint I'll give you. The hint I'll give you is that everything in the P of X has to add up to 1. It can't be bigger than 1, can't be less than 1, has to be exactly 1.
All right.
That'll get you down to 2 answers to choose between.
Let's do like the last one.
Which one? Give me
The
right.
last right and
Which one on the right?
the bottom one.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So that one I know is incorrect. And the reason I'm saying that now is not to be not to any of you, but now it's like back to a problem that you're supposed to know how to do now. This is a trigonometry problem.
Oh,
Okay.
dang it. Okay.
Okay. So if you don't know enough, you don't know enough to do this, but maybe you can sort of guesstimate it.
Yeah, I think I can guesstimate it. Let's do like 36 feet.
Okay. And that's one of the reasons I think they said that guessing was okay, because you will get some right.
And you'll get some wrong. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. All right, take a look at this, please.
Oh my God. I've done this before. I just need to remember. Oh, this was like from months ago though, but I've done it. Let's just do the second one.
All right, so give you the formula here for volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed.
All right.
Maybe that will help. All right, gonna need an answer on this one.
Okay, sorry. Let's just do the 410.3. I was
Okay,
just doing the formula. Sorry it took so long.
that's okay. We were just running out of time here. Did you get the volume of either one?
Yeah, I did.
What did you get for the first one?
Like 103.0. like 9.
Okay,
And then for the second one, I got 523.5. So then I was like, okay, I decided to
you
subtract
got it.
them.
I
And
mean, you got the right
yeah,
answer. No, that's good. That's good. I'm just making
yeah.
sure. Okay, so kind of just like I was mentioning before here, you're at a point here. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.